Welcome to our latest listing, which is 10680 Old River Road in Forestville. And the great thing about this home is we're sort of equidistant between Forestville and Guerneville. So we get the best of both. We've got right on the edge of wine country, which is, the Forestville side. And then we've got all the amenities of Guerneville. But we are also really close to lots of great restaurants. We've got Farm Stand just down the road. We've got Stumptown Brewery. We've got the Sonoma Pizza Company. So yeah, there's an awful lot on the doorstep. And one of the amazing things about this house is the outdoor yard. But before we get onto that, let's go and take a look inside and we'll give you a tour. So we're just on the way to the front door, but you'll notice here we're on the side yard. We've got a really great little private seating area. And the great thing about this is it's in shade for a lot of the day. There's a fire pit here, and a great place to entertain friends, hang out with family. But yeah, let's go and carry on up and go and check out the inside. So here we are on one of the decks in this property, and we'll take a look at the back deck, which is amazing, a little bit later on. But even here on the side of the house, there's a really great little deck. And you're really surrounded by the redwoods. So super place to just hang out, drink your coffee, surrounded by the redwoods. What's not to like? So let's go on inside and take a look. So here we are in the main living area, which as you can see, it's really open plan. You've got the seating area here, you've got the dining area at the back, and then the kitchen over to the right-hand side. And one of the things you'll notice about this room, it is really light and airy. We've got the vaulted ceilings, which is really pretty, makes it feel like a really good voluminous room. And then we've got these skylights, so it does capture a lot of the sort of natural light as well. And one of the great things about this home, just wherever you look, it's just really well set up for entertaining. So we've got the kitchen here, we've got a kitchen island to hang out around, have your appetizers. You've got the dining area here, which then leads out really nicely onto the deck. But before we get into that, then we've obviously got, a really well thought through kitchen here, plenty of room to, prepare your food. And even the cook can easily converse with guests while they're hanging out in the sort of dining area or around the island. So this house has essentially got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and we've got a laundry room as well. So 2 of the bedrooms are up the stairs, and one of the bedrooms is at the back, overlooks the amazing backyard, which we'll get to onto in a moment. And then there's a Jack and Jill bathroom, which connects the 2 bedrooms. And then the second bedroom is currently set up as a bunk bedroom with the Jack and Jill bathroom between that and the other bedroom. So it is really well set up for families. So then as you come downstairs, then there is another bedroom just off the kitchen area, which has got its own dedicated full bathroom. Again, it's a really good sized room, overlooks the deck at the side of the house, and as well getting shaded by the redwood trees. And overall, the layout is just really, really flexible. So if you do have guests, then they can potentially have a sort of separate guest area downstairs while you're upstairs. And then obviously with this living room layout with the kitchen, dining, living area, it's just really well set up to, entertain guests for the weekend or just hang out with the family. And then downstairs here, just on this level, we also have a laundry room with storage. But one of the things you may be wondering is where is all the storage in this house? But just wait until we go downstairs. You'll see there's an incredible amount of storage under the house. So now let's go and take a look outside. Firstly, we'll step out onto the deck, which is immediately off the dining area. And this deck really is something else. And as you can see, we've got a great dining area outside. We've got a little, coffee area here, and then a really great place to hang out with guests, after dinner, with a seating area as well. But one of the best things about this property, and if you do know properties in the Russian River area, you'll know how hard it is to find properties that have got a flat, usable, sunny lot. And that's exactly what this home has got. It sits on 1/3 of an acre. And when you look out over here, this is just something, you just don't see this in the Russian River. It's in full sun. You've got beautiful fruit trees, totally usable, whether it's kids playing, soccer, whether it's place to set up a badminton net, play croquet, do whatever you want. It's an amazing, usable, flat backyard in total sun. But not everywhere in this property is in total sun, because on the other side of the house, even now when it's in the middle of the day, you've got all the shaded area on the side yard. So whatever it is you're looking for, the outside space at this home really does have everything. There's so many different little areas outside to hang out, whether it's here, whether it's on the side deck, whether it's on the side yard that we looked at earlier. So yeah, it's just an incredible home, both inside and outside. So here I am in the backyard, and I should say you don't have to play only British games in this backyard. So it's obviously really well set up to pretty much do anything you want. So whether it's cornhole, or you could even set up a volleyball net. It's really, incredible space to enjoy with friends and family. And then one of the other things that I wanted to highlight is it does have a garage, which again, not that many homes here in the Russian River do have that. And it's got an amazing storage area. But first of all, let's go and take a quick look at the garage. And in fact, the garage is currently set up as a games room, as you can see. And this is no ordinary double garage. I mean, it is enormous. If you did want to put 2 cars in here, you could easily do that, and you've got a lot more room besides. But yeah, plenty of room for table tennis, foosball, yeah, pretty much anything you want to do in here, it's got the room for it. So now let's go and take a look at the storage area. And one of the great attractions of buying a home in the Russian River is to really enjoy the river lifestyle. And this home is really close to Mother's Beach. And in fact, there's 2 different ways you can get there, one of which doesn't even involve going on a main road. So if you're looking for the river lifestyle, this definitely checks every box. So under the house here, we've got, again, this huge storage area, which is obviously a great place to keep all your river toys, whether it's paddle boards, kayaks, what I've got, there's plenty of room for it. And then there's even additional storage, and there's a storage deck that has been created over there just to create even more space to put all your stuff. So yeah, there's definitely no shortage of space for any outdoor toys or storage space for anything in the home overall. So there we have it. Here is literally the perfect Russian River retreat. One of the things the owners will be really sad about leaving this place is just the lifestyle it's given them, being able to enjoy the river, but also just spend time with friends and family, hanging out, whether it's cooking inside, whether it's hanging out on this deck in an evening. And one of the amazing things as well is just how dark it is here at night. And you can just literally look up and stargaze for, hours on end. So yeah, if you are looking for somewhere in Russian River to escape the Bay Area, or you want to move here permanently, then do get in touch on 707-238-2112 and arrange to have a private showing. We'd love to show you around.